Yo. Man, car edition. Y'all know what it is. This is your boy at DFSMasterMind _ over on Twitter. Thank you for clicking on the video. We at the tail end of May the 6th. The games I want to talk about will be May the 7th. Of course, tomorrow, Sunday slate. 8 games. We got to get it, man. We got to dive in. I'm about to dive in. Trey Songz voice. But yeah, man, we gotta get it, man. But before I do that, man, I gotta say one quick thing. Earlier today, man, I had one of the homies comment on the video, man, on one of my videos, and he was asking about lineups. Do I give out lineups? And he's not the only person, man. I get people on Twitter hitting me up about it, and I think like it's just coming from the more people that are starting to see me, man, starting to notice me. They ask me this question, and the answer is no. But it's for good reason, man. It's for really good reason. Like I said, man, I've been playing DFS for about 4 years now. I went down that road, man. And it's not pretty. It's not what you want. It's not going to benefit anybody. It's not gonna benefit anybody, man. I promise it won't. Especially if you in DFS for the long haul. It'll honestly just set you back, man. It'll become a crutch, and you'll kind of depend on people to like compare lineups, and you won't never trust yourself. Trust me, man. I went through it, man. I used to do it. I used to buy lineups from like 3 different sites, man, because I was so serious about DFS, man, when I first started playing. And I'm still very serious now, man, but it was part of the road that I went through, and it didn't benefit me at all, man. And most of the times when I was giving these people my money, we would end up on the same people, man. Like, we would have similar lineups. And half the time, if I put their lineup in and my lineup in, just head to head, my lineups on some nights would outscore theirs, and they supposed to be experts. There's no such thing as experts, man. You cannot be an expert in a field that is constantly changing. You can't know it all. So don't depend on people to provide you lineups, man. Trust yourself. What I want to do myself personally, I want to be a DFS coach, man. I want to help as many people as I can with this shit. It's something I'm very passionate about. Y'all may not know this, man, but shout out to everybody that support me, that gives me a thumbs up, that likes my videos, all my subscribers. It means the world to me, man, because y'all are helping me transition into something that I want to do full time, man. Something I'm gonna do for the rest of my life. Well, not the rest of my life, but this is definitely gonna be like a big part of my life in the near future. Like in May, at the end of this month, I'm leaving my day job and I'm going DFS full time. It's something I know I can do. I'm talented at it. I work hard at it, and I know how to manage my money, and I win enough money to take care of myself, man. So it's something I'm going to do, I'm going to pursue. And I just want to give a shout out to everybody out there that supports me. It means the world to me, man. And I got a website that I got. It's coming. It's on the way. I haven't launched it, but it's coming in the near future. Hopefully, when I get this platform, man, I'm going to be able to do the coaching that I want to do. I can only do so much coaching through Twitter and through a video. I try to answer as many questions as I can on a daily, man. I really do, but it gets a little rough, man. So once I'm able to go full time, man, go as hard as I want at this shit, I'm gonna be there, man, and I'm gonna be looking out. And I don't wanna bamboozle anybody, man. I think me selling a lineup to somebody, something that I'm gonna play, it's just a way to make a quick buck, man. And it's not the best way to go about It's not the best way to go about DFS or business, man. I don't think it's the right move. So that's why I don't do it myself personally. Now, other people have their other reasons, and I can understand if you're somebody who just wants to, just like, you don't even care about DFS, man. You just trying to get some money. There's some money in DFS, and you're trying to get you some bread, and you just want somebody to give you a lineup. If you're willing to pay for that, that's cool, man. But that's not what I'm about, man. That's not what I want to do. I want to teach people. Look, this finna be, man, profound. I just thought of this. I'd rather teach people how to bake a cake than give somebody a cake, man. Because if I can teach you how to bake a cake, you can make as many cakes as you want. And of course, cakes being the lineups, man. So if I can teach you the right things to look for, the right things to target, that will be way more beneficial than me giving you a slice of cake every once in a while, man. So that's my motto. That's my outlook on things. But anyways, man, shout out to everybody that supports your boy. I really do appreciate it. And man, just keep rocking with me, man. We're going to keep growing, keep building, keep getting to the green line. And yeah, man. So we're going to hop into tomorrow's 8-game slate. We got some games to look at, man. Starting off, we all know Chris Sale is going to be mother trucking. He's going to be chalk, man. Like, super chalky. Chalkiest of the chalk. Like, outlined in chalk. Like, Chris Sale is a lock. Chalk. I'm a GPP player myself. And I don't even know if I can fade him, bro, because like his performance, he's playing out of his mind right now. He really is. He's definitely the top pitcher on the slate. He's going up against the Minnesota Twins. Their run total is 3.3. He's been striking out double-digit guys. And probably like his last 4 outings, I don't even know if I can fade him, man. Even though I want to. The rest of these pitchers are not too good, man. We got Jose Catana. He's pretty decent. We got Chris Tillman for the Orioles. He's coming back. I believe this will be his first start. Last year, man, he was decent. He was a bit of a roller coaster, man. Like, some games he would look really, really solid, and then other games he would get just blown up, man. It would be really bad. But I think his first start, man, against the White Sox, we got to check and see if he's on a pitch count, anything like that. But I know he's a decent arm. You got Irvin Santana. He's been playing out of his mind this year, but he has a tough matchup versus the Boston Bats. Who else? Zach Davies. I don't want any of Zach Davies or Tyler Glasnow. I don't want any of those guys. Michael Wacha, he's been okay. He's going up against the Braves in that small ballpark. I don't know if I want that. R.A. Dickey, the tough knuckleballer, I think I'm going to pass on him because of the ballpark. I don't want any of that action. Matt Harvey, he's been terrible so far. I don't know if I want Matt Harvey going up against the Marlins. And then you got Jose Urena. This guy, he was a rookie last year. Pretty decent arm, man. He was straight. But I believe this will be his first start this year. And he's going up against the Mets, man. The Mets are starting to get hot. I think I don't want any of him. There's not too many people to like, dude. Alex Cobb, I don't like him going up against the Blue Jays. And then you got I don't even know how to pronounce his name. Joe Bianini, something like that. I know he was a rookie last year. He's a reliever pitcher. He's getting his first start, I believe. We all know the Blue Jays, man, they're hurting bad with Sanchez hurt. And they had another starting pitcher that got hurt. I'm drawing a blank. But yeah, man, they're calling up these relievers, man, and trying to get them to start. Maybe go 5 to 6 innings. I don't want any of him. There's not too much to like, I'm telling y'all, man. Then you got Mike Clevenger. He's actually pretty decent, man. He's worth talking about. Because he's going up against the Royals, man. The Royals have been terrible this year. As far as hitting the ball, they haven't. I like the Royals too, man, but they haven't been as good as their reputation, man. Last year they was known for not striking out. This year we can throw that stat out the window. They haven't been that good. Mike Clevenger, last year, man, his K rate was pretty decent. He was in the minors. They took him to AAA. And he was dominating in AAA, man. His numbers are off the chart. Low ERA, low whip, high strikeout rate, low walk rate. I might take a look at him, man, to be real. Danny Duffy. I like Danny Duffy too, man. I really do. Not for tomorrow's slate in particular, but just as a general pitcher, I like him, man. But he's let me down the past 2 games. I believe both of those games were against the White Sox, though. But I don't see him having too much luck against Cleveland. I really don't. Their run total is not even out yet. And then the last 2 pitchers, man, you got Tanner Roark and Jeremy Hellickson. I don't know. I'm really lost, man. It's either pay up for Chris Sale. This is how I see tomorrow's pitcher, man. We either paying up for Chris Sale. You can try to go with. I wouldn't. Irvin Santana is probably realistically the next best pitcher, him or Katana. But I don't want to go against Red Sox bats, and I don't want to go against the Orioles bats, man, because they're starting to get hot. Manny Machado is definitely getting hot. I don't know, man. I really don't. I'm slick confused. But look, man, pitching wise, I would say Chris Sale for sure. If you don't want to pay up for him, I don't want to recommend Matt Harvey, man. That'll be on my conscience, man. That'll just be sitting on my heart. I don't want to recommend him. He go out there and get rocked. I guess we could maybe we could look at Alex Cobb. He's not terrible, man, but he's not something that I would like. The K rate is just way too low for me, man. I'd rather have some Ks. Look, I gotta make a stand, man. That's one thing in DFS. You can't beat around the bush, man. If you beat around the bush, making late swaps all the time, you're never gonna be successful, because you're not gonna know why you went with somebody, man. You gotta always know the why. In this situation, I'm going to make 2 separate lineups on FanDuel, and on DraftKings, I'm going to make 1. And that lineup, my 2 pitchers, I'm setting it in stone right now. Chris Sale and Mike Clevenger, man. Now, proceed with caution with this Clevenger pick, man. I'm telling you, proceed with caution. But myself personally, I will have them, and I will screenshot you at the end of the night on my Twitter to let y'all know I picked who I said I'm going with. As far as pitcher, I just don't see too much. I don't see too much out there that I like, man. I see a lot of batters in a lot of good situations that I want to attack. But pitching wise, man, I just really don't see it, man. So I'm going with Chris Sale because of his K upside. And I'm going with Clevenger because of his K upside. And Clevenger has a good matchup against the Royals, who they haven't been able to hit the ball, man. So, and he's coming from the minor leagues, where I'm sure it boosted his confidence. I'm sure he has control over his pitches. I'm sure he's feeling good about himself. So that's going to be my 2 top pitchers for tomorrow's slate. I will definitely put out a video with my stacks and bats. That'll be coming right up. But if you just watch this video, you don't get to the next one, y'all bless up. Have a good night. Like, comment, subscribe. Hit me up on Twitter at DFSMasterMind. Thank you for all your support, man. I really do appreciate it. Y'all have a good night.